So, guess who got caught in the rain? It is a clicker. You have to do the side instead of the eraser top. Good morning, guys. It is the day before I start my new grad position at the hospital. So, I need to go out and get a few things, but I wanted to bring you along with me. So, let's go. I did not find the scrub top that I needed in Walmart. So, now we are going to try and find a scrub place that is open. It's hot today. It is hot, and we both came out in pajamas, not really thinking about it. So we are at Scrub Identity. We are going to try and find me a red scrub top. Now we're at Scrub Identity. We're going to try and find me a red scrub top here. The bright red? Okay, we are back in from Scrubs and Beyond. I just got one red scrub top. I got a large. I liked having the extra space. Plus Maya was like, girl, what are you doing? You're gonna be moving. I will be having to wash that for my first week at least of orientation. But honestly, if I need a second, I can just come get it. Plus, I'm going to be ordering my scrubs that have my facility's label on it anyways. We're done now, so we're gonna go home. For snacks, I got Slim Jims, Biscoff cookies, and Goldfish. I also got some avadanae powder to put in my water bottle, and I'm getting more go-go squeezes. I've gone ahead and put the first three all together in a bag, and I'm just stacking them. This is completely full now, so I am just going to set this one right on top for Tuesday. Hi, Daddy. I just got done with day one of orientation. I'm gonna go get another scrub top. Today, luckily, we were literally told to wear comfy clothing if we were at home. I don't really have to change anything, just probably taking down my hair. I was watching some other people put their chats in on Teams, and I was like, hold on. Everybody else is getting to order their stuff. I need to have something ready, you know? I'm gonna go back to Scrubs and Beyond and get maybe like 2 non and then 2 on. I think that's what I'll do. And then I'll probably end up buying figs tops and everything once I'm more comfortable in my unit. I am probably gonna put back on my cardigan on top. I just like having layers. I'd rather be able to take off layers than need to put on. We are back from our second run into Scrubs and Beyond. I did get the 2 scrub tops that I needed, so now we can go home, get ready for tomorrow, and chill. It is past 9 p.m. I was supposed to be asleep by now because I have to be up around 6:30 tomorrow morning. I've decided to go ahead and pack my bag, and I'm just going to do everything tonight so I can just wake up tomorrow, get dressed, grab my bag, and leave. Okay, I'm going to empty this tote bag because this is what I'm going to carry. I actually don't know what I even need. So I'm going to pack everything just to be safe. I'm going to start with my snacks. I have the baggie that I already showed you guys. Then I have a go-go squeeze, and I also have an Alani energy drink pack. I'm going to go ahead and add one of my body mists. Stethoscope case. Take off the... Then I'm going to put my notebook, erasable pens. It's going to go in here. there's all of that, but I think I'm also going to put my black jacket in here. So lay my jacket right on top. I have my outfit and I have my shoes. So now I need to find a hanger for all of this, and I think I'm gonna be set. I am back from my first day of in-person orientation. It went very well. I got my login and password, I got my email, I got my badge, and I got to try to log into our charting system, but I'm gonna have to talk to IT, which honestly, if that's all I have to worry about, that's fine with me. I have some time between now and when I actually begin doing patient care. Since I have my login, that means I now have access to ordering my uniform for my facility. I'm so excited. I'm looking at the different types of scrub tops they have. I think I like this like mock wrap one. And then they also have like a Cherokee v-neck. I also got to do like peripheral IVs with a new kind of needle that I'd never worked with before, so that was very fun. I had like an ED nurse with me, and then I also had a travel nurse, so they were able to kind of like teach me how to do it with their little tips and tricks that I never would have thought to do on my own. Obviously I'm a new grad, but it was really nice to have them there. They were very welcoming. Everyone was so nice, like from the educators to the other people in my onboarding class. They were all so nice. Tomorrow I have to be there at 6:50, 6:55. I'm kind of excited. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of reading for me. At the end of the day, I do have a class to take, so I think that's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be really fun. Being able to check off all those things from my education checklist, love it. I want to do it all, but I want to be able to remember it all, and I want to be able to process it all. I know that, of course, there are a bunch of resources that I can use to review, and there are a bunch of policies that I can just find while I'm on my unit, but I want to remember it myself. Tonight, I'm going to try and order my scrub tops and maybe look at some more scrub bottoms, depending on what I can find. I do like wide leg pants, if not flares. Packing everything, laying everything out. It was really nice this morning to just have everything laid out. I didn't get to show you guys my Starbucks that I got this morning. I got a double berry matcha, and I like changed it a lot, so it was pretty good. It was pretty good though. And I got a venti. I might be getting another one tomorrow. But this time, I don't think I'm going to get ice. And this time, I think I am going to ask for a straw to mix everything up, because I did not think about that ahead of time. I have a few things to do tonight, and then I'm going to bed. Bye, guys. Guess who got caught in the rain? I was walking out to my car after finishing all of my modules for the day, saw that it was sprinkling, bought a gift shop umbrella. Almost halfway to my car, starts pouring. So that wasn't fun. I literally got soaked. I had to sit in here. I cried to my mom about it. I turned up my heat all the way like she said to. I just sat. I dried off a little bit. Once I'd calmed down, I got off the phone with my mom. I drove over here, paid for some parking, and went into my class. I just had to go for it. And now I'm looking up there. There's a bridge between these two buildings. So I could have walked into this building, gone up, and gone across. I would have rather done that than have to walk in the rain. But wishful thinking, right? I'm on my way home. I did my certification for this facility. I had to call parking twice in order to get access with my badge. So I think it's working now. I might go... I might try an employee lot again tomorrow to see if it works. If not, I might cry again. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll find a public lot somewhere. Or I'll pay $5. So, I'm going to go home now. It's almost 9 p.m. now. I had to do a lot of laundry since I got caught in the rain. My bag is finally ready. So, I'm going to be putting everything back inside it. my folder for onboarding. So that means the paper's inside of it. Not the best of times. But honestly, nothing is like ruined. So that's a plus. I also had a bit of a cry last night because my piercing is trying to like reject and I refuse to let it. I took my sister to the mall and I got a 5-pack of Claire's cartilage earrings. So obviously my first attempt was not the best, but the second one worked. I was thinking that I had to like screw them in. I didn't. All I had to do was push it in. All that matters is that I got an earring in. This stud is bigger than my left side one, but my left side one is so much better healed. See you guys next year, I guess, on that one. Now that I have like my real badge, I'm kind of wondering how I'm gonna fit all this on there along with my badge buddies. Cross that bridge when we get there, I suppose. I need to wash my jacket still because that just had to be the sacrifice today since my umbrella from the gift shop broke. I had to use my jacket. My shoes are almost dry now, and then I'm gonna lay out all my stuff tonight. Yeah, that's my plan for tonight. See you tomorrow. It's Friday, which means I have officially been a new grad registered nurse for a full orientation week. Let's debrief while I finish my snacks. I am so glad that they started us off slowly with these core classes. Now we've been split into small groups to work with one preceptor. We're going to go around the hospital starting next week, and we are going to be completing skills. Also, I think we're starting foundations next week. So I get to learn for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've learned a lot already in this first week, so I can't wait to see what else I get to do and experience. I did get in contact with one of the clinical educators. She was able to send in an IT ticket for me, so hopefully by Monday I do have access to charting. I hope that, I know that I'm going to be learning even more from them and my preceptor, of course, and everybody on my unit. So I think it's going to be a lot for me to process next week, but I want to try to do it all. I got out of my comfort zone and I branched out to meeting new people and trying new things and volunteering for new skills. That was something very big for me. There was some equipment that I, of course, was unfamiliar with, but through volunteering, I got to be more familiar with it. All in all, I am so glad that I got through this first week, and I'm so glad that you guys got to come along with me for it. I have a lot of hopes for next week, and I hope everything just goes as best as it can. And I know that there are going to be some bumps in the road, but I can't wait to work through them. I really do love nursing, and I can't wait to see what else I can do. Monday, I started off in that virtual onboarding meeting, not really understanding why I needed to have a Teams meeting for the mission and vision, because I've grown up around this hospital system my entire life. It made sense to me already, but now that I've gone through the entire week, I understand why they set things up the way that they did. The steadily increasing independence leading into foundations next week does make a lot more sense. All in all, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even getting caught in the rain, I'm glad that I went through orientation not worrying about having a friend there or someone to lean on. Not having someone there to lean on actually made it even easier for me to branch out and really just go for it when trying out new skills. I've revalidated everything that I needed to. I've gotten all my questions answered, and I feel ready for foundations next week. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing my first week as much as I enjoyed experiencing it, and I hope that I get to keep you guys updated in the future. Until then, though, I'm going to go take a nap, and since it's Friday, I want to try and have a movie night too. I'll be able to finish my snacks while I do that. So, I will see you guys soon. Bye!